Mr. Speaker, would you please have the clerk report House Committee Substitute 1 to Senate Bill 64?
Clerk, please report.
House Committee Substitute 1 to Senate Bill 64.
Gentleman from Jefferson.
Mr. Speaker, I move adoption of the House Committee Substitute.
Motion is for the adoption of House Committee Substitute 1. Is there any discussion of the committee substitute? Seeing none, those in favor signify by voting aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, nay. House Committee Substitute 1 is adopted. Gentleman from Jefferson.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Ladies and gentlemen of the House, copper theft is not a new issue, but bad actors are taking theft and vandalism to a new level. In Kentucky, the impact has been especially profound. Our state has experienced a significant rise in the number of theft and vandalism incidents, disrupting vital services and leaving communities vulnerable. In my hometown, the number of lights that are out on our interstates have doubled from 800 to 1,400 from 2023 to 2024, and it has cost the citizens of Louisville over $1 million since 2020. And over half of all interstate lights are out at our on and off ramps across the county. So our local government has recently established a critical infrastructure task force, and this multi-agency task force, which includes partners from Metro government, the Kentucky Transportation Cabinet, and the electric and communications industries, will track copper wire thefts and prosecute criminals who steal or vandalize communication facilities and cause damage to public infrastructure around the city. Senate Bill 64 will further assist these efforts by updating the definition of key infrastructure assets to include telecommunication, broadband, and highway electrical infrastructure. It will also enhance the criminal penalty to a Class D felony for anyone that intentionally or wantonly damages, possesses, or tampers with the operations of a key infrastructure asset in a manner that renders that asset inoperable in whole or part, or renders the operation of the asset harmful or dangerous. This bill has an emergency clause and is supported by the telecommunication providers, the KYTC, and law enforcement. Mr. Speaker, there's been some talk on the floor today about being in trouble at home, and not only would my constituents appreciate the lights being turned on very much, but my wife and I now have a son that's driving, and certainly I hear about this often. So I urge the body to vote yes today in support. Mr. Speaker, I move adoption of Senate Bill 64 as amended by House Committee Substitute 1.